Hey guys, this actually is take 10. I have tried to make this video 10 times since Wednesday. I actually began trying to make an update video Wednesday in the hospital, and it's just not working. So anyway, I had my surgery on Tuesday at 9:50 a.m. My starting weight, or the day of surgery weight, was 329. When I started this journey, I think my consultation weight was 343. However, when I made the decision to do something about my weight, I weighed in at 347. So, breaking point weight 347, consultation weight 343. Day of surgery 329. Surgery went well. No complications. I was actually in recovery about an hour. Had me to the floor. 4 hours after that, exactly 4 hours after that, they had me up walking, increasing my walking. There were no liquids at all the first day. And as the evening got closer, every day closer to the second day in the hospital, I was asking them, and what time are you going to start me on liquids? Because my throat was dry, and it was hurting. So they gave me some swabs, which were gross, which really didn't do anything for me. The initial night, I did have some foamy stuff coming up, and I'm really not sure why that was, because I had not had any liquids, but there was some foamy stuff, and at one point, I did kind of throw up or gag up a little bit of blood, but that was as a result of the hernia repair that I also had, in addition to my VSG surgery. So, other than that, no major issues. I was discharged on Thursday morning to come home. No restrictions other than I cannot drive for a week. So, when I go back to see my doctor on Thursday, he should be able to release me to be able to drive. Been on my liquid diet. It's going okay. It gets monotonous trying to, stick to the schedule. So today I just kind of mixed it up. As long as I got my 64 ounces of fluid in, that's what I did. I really didn't focus on, let me drink 8 ounces of water, then let me drink 8 ounces of protein, and then let me drink another 8 ounces of water. No. That became so frustrating to me on yesterday. So today it was like, let me get as much liquid in any way that I can. And I did that. So, been getting out. My mother actually took me out today to take my son to get ice cream. He got ice cream. I walked in the marble slab to attempt to buy the ice cream for him, just for he and I to do something, because he's really been a trooper. He has, been all over it. He's 5, and I remember when I came home the other Friday from my IVC filter, the doctor said that you cannot go upstairs. So I had to kind of, sneak around the house to try to get done what I needed done. So this week the doctor said you can't go upstairs, and the doctor said you can't drive for 1 week. I said, well, how many days do I have left before I can drive? I don't know. So he's really been a trooper, helping me. He's been my do boy for the last couple of days. So just wanted to reward him and thank him and spend a little bit of time with him. So when went to Marble Slab, I kind of had a moment. I had to, as quickly as I stepped in, I had to step right back out. Gave my mom the bank card, told her handle it. I couldn't do it. And I don't know why the sudden sense of panic, but, there was some panic, and I removed myself from the situation. I went and sat on a bench, and I thought to myself, I can have ice, and I can have sugar-free flavoring. So there's also in the same complex, there's a Rita's Italian ice place, and here in South Carolina today was in the high 70s. to 80s today. So the weather is really nice. So I decided to go to Rita's Italian Ice, and I got a kitty cup, that much, of a sugar-free pink lemonade Italian ice. I didn't eat all of it. Actually ended up giving some of it to my son, but I did count that toward my fluid for today. So it was good. I was able to keep it down. And to me, that's all that's important today. And it was sugar-free. So they actually sweeten it with Splenda. So other than that, things are going really, really well. I did get on the scale a little while ago, just thinking, I don't feel like I've lost any weight. So got on the scale, and to my surprise, the scale said 321. Right. So if you remember earlier, I told you the day of surgery, I weighed in at 329. Today, the scale said 321, and I'm like, oh my God, this is really happening. So I'm looking forward to the weight loss. Even if I go to my checkup next week and it's not much more over that, I'm still excited. I feel like, that this journey is not in vain. Seeing those 8 pounds in 4 days, and the only thing I've done is be on a clear liquid diet. Very little to no exercise, very little to no true movement, and see 8 pounds come off the scale. It's like so worth it. I would recommend the surgery to anyone that asks me. So thing lately is, what I've been working on today is next week, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, I move up to full liquids, which means I can have the creamy soups and things like that. So a way to, kind of cut down on pre-prepared foods. I've been researching recipes and things like that to make my own soups, my own cream-based soups. That way I can control what's in them. So if you have any suggestions, I'm a cook by nature. I love to cook. It's probably one of the reasons why I ended up having weight loss surgery. But I love to cook. So I did find some recipes for today. I found myself having hankering for cream corn. So of course, one of the first things that I'm going to make is a cream corn soup, and I know that I'll have to either puree that or strain it really, really well once it's made. But I have a couple recipes for some other soups that I'll make in small quantities because I know that I won't be able to eat much of them. But I want to be able to make sure that the foods and the things that I'm putting in my body are, appropriate, and that this journey is not in vain. So, thanks to my new subscribers. A special thanks to Miss Free Spirited, Simply One Kale, Miss Skiwee. Thank you for your kind words on the day of my surgery. I greatly, greatly appreciate you all. A shout out to Dream Sleever, who just had her sleeve on yesterday. Welcome to the Losers Bench, girl. I have not found anyone who has my same surgery date, so Dream Sleever, you and I may very well be SLSs. So I hope you're doing well. Again, thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you all for following me on this journey. I greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you all in a few days. Thanks. Bye-bye.